Everybody, this is Jeff Veale, the business guru, coming to you from downtown Manila in the Philippines on I was going to say a cold, wet day, but no, it's a hot, humid and stormy day. Got a wonderful guest here today. Her name is Karen Moloney, and Karen's a Brisbane girl back in Australia, my home country, and she's a digital marketing strategist, and she's going to tell you what that is later. It's all about you guys and how she helps you. Got a wonderful company called Blue Bean Media. Very simple name and an effective name. Been in the marketing industry for a long, long time. This particular business, more than 6 years. Her description of her business: we help service businesses increase visibility and credibility using content they already have. In other words, she makes you guys shine, right? Key achievements she's achieved for clients. Results are above average for real client outcomes achieved using strategic organic content marketing ecosystems approach for high ticket services such as consulting, coaching, and professional services. Personal motto: leave it better than what you found it. Someone told me the other day, one of my guests told me, be a better human. And what a good mantra that is. Think about it. If it's pretty cool, isn't it? If everyone was a better human,
you can apply that to everything.
What a great world! I'm thinking about starting a movement. Be a better human. Right? Seriously, it's fantastic. I loved it. Right? She was a wonderful woman. An interesting fact about herself: I spent 25 years. Mention that 25 years designing online learning. 11 of those running my own award-winning e-learning business. 6 years ago, I pivoted into digital marketing after realizing I got more joy helping small business owners, and it is a joy, grow than working with corporates. My work's always been about designing content, interactions that shift behavior, but it's the wins I can get for small business that get me out of bed every day. And as I said to Karen earlier, we haven't got a business, guys. We're very fortunate. You're not, but we are. We've got a passion. And when you've got a passion, you don't have a soul-sucking job. Imagine going to work every day, hour and a half each way. That's 3 hours a day, 15 hours a week. That's 2 days, guys. You're on the road for a start. You know, when you get your own business, it's so much fun. You can work your own hours and you can do your own thing. It's just awesome. So it's my special guest today is Karen. Good afternoon, Karen. How are you today?
I'm great, thanks, Jeff. How are you going?
Going awesome considering. Okay, let's get this started. Tell us about your journey and what has inspired you to pursue your current career path. Tell us a story about that.
So in a nutshell, I sort of fell into the training world. I was working for a software house on the help desk at the time of the Windows revolution. And so everybody sort of started getting PCs and needed to learn how to use them. And I got into training that way, and I had a really big corporate career designing training courses, so face-to-face and online. I didn't get on really well with the corporate life. So I started my own business, my e-learning business, which I ran for 11 years, as you said. And then at some point, about halfway through that life, digital marketing came about, and being a bit of a nerd, like I've always loved the tech. So I had to get in to learn that to, find out how to market my own business. And then I just found that I was enjoying building websites and marketing more than I was e-learning. So I gave myself permission to do more of what I love and get paid for it.
Yeah, follow your passion. What's been the most challenging aspect of your work, and how have you overcome that?
I think just the speed with which the industry moves, and just the breadth and the depth of the things that are out there that can help people with their marketing. So just staying on top of that. And so I do a lot of professional development. Like I do probably about 40 to 50 hours a month of podcast listening and reading and attending things. But I just decided to kind of pick a niche, which is the strategy piece, and just working with a specific lot of people, the good humans that are out there running service businesses. So I just found that it just enabled me to kind of keep focused, because there's lots of shiny things out there.
I know all about that. Believe me, I do. I do. You talk about was it ADD or whatever it's called? I don't even know what it's called.
Yeah.
I've had that all my life. I think most people have a dash, or they just don't realise it. I
reckon. I think 43% of humans. They reckon.
Yeah, I reckon. Yeah, I reckon 43% of stats are wrong. Anyway, that's another story. Tell us an important moment in your career that pretty much changed your direction. I guess you had that aha moment, right?
Yeah. So that was when I sort of decided really just to pivot out of my e-learning business and stop servicing corporate clients. I was actually, I I was in the mall on a Friday when I should have been being mum for the day. You know, the one day a week I was supposed to have off my child, and I had a client that wouldn't pay me until a course was delivered, and I had a developer who wouldn't release the course until the client paid. And in the middle of that, I had a child who was crying because I was on the phone to clients and developers, and then I just thought, actually, you know what, this is not working for me. So I wasn't winning anywhere, and so I decided,
we don't need it, do we? Life's too short. No, life's too short. It is,
but I just decided I wanted to win at being mum, and
awesome.
and do what I love in the rest of the time. So that's when I shifted into my marketing business.
Yeah. In your opinion, what are the key qualities or skills that have contributed to your success?
I love solving problems. I like simplifying complex things. Like it goes back to my training days. Like looking at, taking all of the pieces of the puzzle, like, why are we doing this, and what are we looking to achieve, and what have we got, and what do we need? And then sort of being a bit creative about how we do the thing. So I like being challenged creatively. I like challenging the status quo. I like, helping people get their message out there.
Yeah.
So,
I'd add to that, I had a good chat to you earlier. I'd say you've got very good empathy. I think you're a good listener. And that's an important skill to have in this business, isn't it? Listen to what the problem is and then set about solving it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, how do you stay motivated? It's a tough business. How do you stay motivated and continue to innovate in your field as you've been doing?
Oh, look, it's not hard for me because I'm a nerd. So I'm in my zone. Then there's always new things going about. I'm just addicted to learning. So
challenge, right?
Yeah, like I think collaborating with other people as well. So speaking to others like me as well, and kind of I love those opportunities to collaborate and sort of bounce off ideas from people. And I always find that we always get the best solutions for clients when we collaborate on things.
Absolutely.
So, that's
the way to go. We all know a little piece of the puzzle. We're all at base camp. We're not at the top of the mountain. We're all at base camp trying to get up there.
Yeah, 100%.
Tell us a recent project or achievement you're particularly proud of.
There's a client I've been working with for a couple of years now. He first came to me because they've been trying to get a new website done, and they've been working with a marketing company for 2 years and still didn't have a website. So I got my website within 2 weeks. Then we started to get them some more. Yeah, we got some more clients. We've rebranded them. We've launched them on social. We've doubled the size of their business over the last 2 years. So it's the fun stuff.
It helps when you open the door and turn the lights on, doesn't it?
It does. I was quite amazed at how they've been able to sort of even just conduct the business in this day and age with all the things they didn't have. But I think that they had the awesome kind of skills and platform for us to be able to do that. So it's not easy to market things that are not marketable. They make my job easy.
Yeah, I took a client from his garage. Turning over, he's a caterer, turning over 169,000 about 15 years ago. Fast forward to today, he's still my client, and he's turning over 7 million, right? And we're gonna awesome. Cap it out. We're going to cap it out at about 10. I keep telling him to get out. He's had fun. He's had a lot of good times. So get out and do something. There's a tons of boys. So get out. You've done this long enough. Don't sell your soul, right? Looking ahead, what are your goals and aspirations for the future?
So I think after a million years of creating learning and content and resources for other people, I actually just want to create my own digital products like tools and toolkits and things to help as many people as I can, really, because there's a lot of small business owners don't have a lot of budget and time. So it's really just creating those just-in-time resources for them to help them, make an impact, really, and help as many people as they can. So,
I think people don't realise, this is what I try to get through people's head. If you're a baker or a plumber, you're bloody good at that. You're a good baker. That's pretty much you're in your zone. That's all you know. You don't know social media. You don't know LinkedIn. You don't know. There's a lot of things you don't know. So fixing your car, you don't fix your own car. You don't fix your own teeth. You have a heart attack, you don't do your own operation. You go and hire professionals like us. And that's what it's all about, guys, is being prepared to reach out and say, I need some help. And there's plenty of help out there, and that's what it's all about. And I think a lot of people go about it the wrong way. They think, I can do everything, and you can't. Right? I tell the baker, get back in the kitchen and I'll fill your shop up with clients. You just get out the back and bake bread. Do what you're best. Do what you're good at.
Yeah.
Right? Tell me, what advice would you give a 20-year-old version of you now?
Get a coach.
Get a mentor, yeah,
get a coach. Get somebody to help you get focused on doing what you love and charging what you're worth.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And be prepared to compromise. What we do, for example, we like to charge what we're worth. It doesn't always work out that way. When I adapted, I'll charge people sometimes half for the first 3 months so they can trust me and learn the process. Mm-hmm. And then I'll say, now we're on track, let's go. Right? And that gets them over the line sometimes. Whereas before I used to be a bit blunt and go, you can't afford me, bad luck, move on. Now I'm a bit softer, depending on the person, of course. You're probably the same.
Yeah.
We get to pick and choose our clients, you know.
We do. Very lucky.
Yeah, some people, you know they're going to be a pain, so just give them to somebody else. Give them to someone you don't like.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's the best way for our listeners and people watching this wonderful podcast, what's the best way to reach out and find out more about your fantastic services?
Probably LinkedIn is where I play. So I'm Karen Moloney, so MOL, not MAL.
Yes,
so you can just look me up on LinkedIn, or my website is bluebeammedia.com.au.
Fantastic. And guys, we'll be putting Karen's details all across Reddit, Quora, all these social media platforms, including, of course, LinkedIn, Facebook groups, our own Facebook group of 6,500 members, and, of course, YouTube with all her social media links. Reach out. It costs you nothing, guys, to have a virtual cup of wine or water or coffee and have a chat to Karen and tell her where you're at, see what she can do to help you in your business. You don't, and there's no mantra of mine, this cost me $20,000. I'm going to give it to everybody, including Karen, for free. You don't know what you don't know. It's really that simple, right? That's what my coach taught me. That's all I learned from him, by the way. But hey, it was worth every penny. I didn't
Still remember it.
I didn't realize it, but it's worth it because it keeps on reminding me. You know, keep digging, keep learning, be open.
Keep learning.
Karen, you've been an awesome guest. Thanks for being on the show today. A great pleasure to have you, my friend.
Thank you very much. It was lovely to meet you.